Well, good morning, my friends. This is Will Davis. I just wanted to share a thought for you this morning. My thoughts this morning are turning toward how to keep going when you're feeling unmotivated and when it doesn't feel natural to keep going. With a goal or in your business or in your health, whatever it is you're working on. So, for me, I noticed this with myself. A couple of years ago, before COVID shut everything down at the gyms and everything, I was getting pretty consistent at going to the gym every morning. I'd get up at 5:30 a.m. or whatever it was, and get ready. And at the time, I was working at a job that they required me to be there by 8 o'clock in the morning. So I would get up, get on the bus, go up to the gym that they had for the faculty and staff, and while I was there, I would work out for at least half an hour on the different weight machines, and I would rotate through which set of muscles I was working on. And I did that pretty good for a couple of months. And then COVID came and shut everything down, and for me it was kind of a relief to be like, okay, now I don't have to force myself to get up at 5:30 every morning and go into the gym because the gym's closed anyway. And so I got out of that habit, and for the whole of 2020 and half of 2021, I basically did nothing for my health and fitness, outside of just the regular normal things that I do every day. And then coming back, things started opening up again. Still, I didn't just go back right away. I'd gotten out of the habit, and so I stopped going. I stopped working on my fitness. I didn't have the same motivation. That's the thing, is you cannot count on your own motivation. I have tried to willpower through things, and that lasts, for most people, you set a New Year's resolution and you try and power your way through to keeping it. Say at the beginning of the year, you say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever it is, and I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to get down to my pre-college weight, or whatever it is. And you push through it. You're like, okay, getting up. This is going to be great. Going to the gym. Then the next day, okay, I'm going to the gym. It's going to be great. Then the third day, I'm feeling pretty sore and I'm really tired. You know what? Maybe it'd be better if I just slept today. So you sleep, and then the next day, okay, well, I slept yesterday. Guess I should go again today. So you go, and maybe you get yourself to go for a few more days. And you start to think, man, I'm just really, really tired all the time now. And, I was going to the gym. Maybe if I keep it up, it'll go away. But, I'm just going to sleep in. And then the next day you're feeling, you know what? This is just too hard. And I'm going to just go to sleep now. So that's one thing you can't count on, is willpower tends to be a limited resource. And, other things come up in your life that require your time and attention and your motivation, and it drains you, and you can't keep up that same level of energy for those goals that you did initially because other things come up. And so for me now, I've been able to go to the gym at least 3 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week for the past 4 months at least. And part of the reason that I've been able to do that is because I've integrated it into my routine. The other part of it is that I have accountability there. If I don't show up at the gym, I'm actually getting charged a fee. And I schedule my time at the gym. I have that block set aside every day. I have that fee in place. I know that if I'm not going, I'm not only missing out on my health, but I'm also having to pay because I've committed to doing something and I'm not doing it. And so you better bet that I'm showing up. I've only had to pay the fee once because I scheduled on an odd time and then forgot about it because it wasn't my normal time. Well, yeah. But the point is, there are ways that you can do this in your business. Integrate it, either make it a habit, find a way to just block it off, just like, oh, this time is when I'm doing that, and then you just do it. You're not worrying about, well, man, I got to force myself to do this. As soon as you have to force yourself to do something, it's because it's not part of who you are, and you're not going to be able to sustain that. If you want something to be sustainable, it has to become a habit. And that's what is called integration. You're integrating it with who you are and with your daily habits. So just like having that time set aside for the gym every day, as long as it's a habit, you can keep doing it. And you'll keep doing it and keep doing it because it's just part of who you are and what you do. And as long as it's a part of what you do, you don't have to force yourself into it. So what are some things in your life, in your business, that need to be done on a daily basis in order for you to reach your goals? And what's been stopping you from doing them? Is it because you have to force yourself to do it? It's like, if I have to think about everything that I have to do every day, every moment of the day, and then try and get myself to do it, I'm going to burn out really fast. I don't trust myself that much. I don't trust my motivation to last that long. So, what are some things that you need to do every day? What are some things that if you just did a little bit every day would start to make a difference? Just like going to the gym every day, you're not worried about, well, what's happening with my muscles? What's happening with my weight? You're focused on, I'm getting to the gym every day. That's just the routine that I do. And as you do, you'll start to see a difference. You start to see changes. And then as you're moving, you can adjust. So you're building momentum. So I just wanted to have a chance to share that with you. Let you know that you can do this. It's not because you have to force yourself to or because you can willpower your way through it. It's because that's just who you are. And when you integrate that into what you do, then you'll start to see results. So thank you for joining me this morning. Glad to see you all, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.